Thank you all for being here today. Appreciate it. I'm Sam Johnson, Texas, and I think you may not know it, but Social Security is blazing toward being broke. And I'm here to tell you that we have a solution that works. Our legislation gives people the option to invest half their Social Security taxes into personal retirement. And I'm joined this morning by two great congressmen, Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania and Jeff Flake of Arizona, as well as leading advocates of Social Security reform, Ed Crane of the Cato Institute and Stuart Butler of the Heritage Foundation. You know, I held a town hall meeting in my district where Thomas Saving of the National Center for Policy Analysis and former Social Security trustee told my constituents how the Social Security system is broke. Just this Tuesday, the Dallas Morning News ran a huge above-the-fold headline titled, "Foreseeing Red." The jump header exclaimed, "Social Security heading for shortfall in its future." The article goes on to detail that Social Security will spend more than it takes in, which we already know. Let's face it, Americans know the system's going broke. They want solutions, and that's why we're here today. I'd like to show you a quick video that we ran in the district. We went out and interviewed people on the street.
What do you know about Social Security?
I know my grandmother. What I know about Social Security, I know that my grandmother's been on it for 20 years.
That it's set up to take care of us whenever we retire, supposedly.
It's a good thing because they are saving money for when the people retire.
Do you know which president started it?
As a matter of fact, I do, just because I just phoned up on this, but yes, President Roosevelt.
Roosevelt?
I believe it was Federal Roosevelt?
Hayes. I believe, was it Reagan?
Do you expect that Social Security will be around when you retire?
No, I don't expect Social Security to be around when we retire.
I don't think so.
No, I'm not planning on it.
I think around 10% is what is taken out of our salary.
I know it's roughly around 9%, I think.
Like 20 some odd percent.
About 6.2%.
No. Are you kidding me?
That's terrible.
Big fat zero.
I guess probably surprised, but maybe not shocked.
That's not very much at all.
Do you know what happens to that money?
Have no idea.
Do you think the government spends it now, or do you think they save it for your retirement?
I do not believe that the government saves money for my retirement.
I'm sure the government spends all of the money now.
Quite impressive. That's breathtaking.
That's amazing.
I would be happy.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
If you had a choice, would you want you or your investment advisor to be able to control that money, or have the present system we have now?
I think the system is definitely outdated. Like I said earlier, Social Security was meant for the last 3 years of your life.
I would absolutely prefer this to handle the management of my Social Security.
I guess I would like to be able to control the money. I don't know that I'd do a better job, but something like a 401k.
If I had a choice, I'd probably like to make the decision, actually.
Some people say that individuals like you aren't smart enough to be able to be responsible for your own retirement. What's your reaction to that?
If I'm not smart enough to handle it on my own, then I would clearly have a financial advisor or someone on my behalf.
If you're responsible enough to vote and put these people into office and things like that, then you ought to be responsible enough to make your own decisions with your money.
If I can go out and fight for my country and represent my country, I should be able to do what I want with my money and not have the government say what I can do with my money. It's my money, I made it.
I'm 31 years old, so I think I can handle money pretty well. I handle my house's finances pretty well, so I can handle my own money.
As you can see, what personal accounts can do for America, and what we found on the streets of Dallas, Texas, is that people don't don't need, and don't deserve the Social Security system that we have today. The Dallas Morning News says future tax payments won't cover promised benefits. To fix the Social Security before the program goes belly up, we need to start planning today, and here's why. Recently, the National Center for Policy Analysis estimated funding the elderly will consume 3.6% of federal income taxes this year. In 5 years, that number doubles. In 10 years, it doubles again. By 2019, 1 in 4 of all federal income tax dollars will go to elderly benefits. That doesn't include what comes out of your check. By 2030, Medicare and Social Security will take half of all federal revenue, income tax, and payroll tax together. Do you realize that means cuts in military, cuts in road improvements, cuts in medical research, cuts in child nutrition, and really all federal programs are going to suffer. We can't wait to act, and that's why we need solutions now. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and we can't fail our next generation. How can we expect a system created in 1935 to help people who plan on retiring in 2035? It's 100 years old. We got to fix the system, and big personal accounts are the best solutions. My colleague, Congressman Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania, will now tell you more about our solution.